out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
We are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show, of course, is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. We're right in the middle of another Wanna week, so let's recap some of the winners so far. Let's see what's going on in the main event. Pretty sure the main event's getting active early. Yeah, PBO 93 with a 63-point parlay, 6 picks. Right now, if it was the end of the main event, that would be $2,000 to his bank account. But I don't think 63 points is going to hold it on, folks. I don't think. He had under half a hit for Austin Wells, under half a stolen base for Ellie De La Cruz. That's a little sketchy. Under half a hit for Alex Verdugo. Bunch of unders on hits. Under on Luis Torrens. Under on John Rave. And under on Kyle Isabel. 2 Royals and a Met. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's good snipes. This guy was ready to go. He was ready to go. In second place, we have a 21.88 point parlay. That was 9 picks. He must have taken a lot of favorites. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, hey, I'll get you on the board and win you some money, but I guarantee that will not hold at second place. Yeah, this thing's wide open. Only 9 spots taken on the leaderboard. Get active. Send in some winners. I know I haven't been helping you on this show because when we go into accountability hour, it is not great. I did try to swing for the fences with home run hitters, so I'm not, too upset like I'd normally be. But it's still not great. Not great. All right, let's see if we had a parlay. Oh, we sure did. Joe DaPro 705 Parlay Royale. Book it. 1,000 big ones to your bank account. That's good stuff. On a 13-point parlay, that's good stuff. 5 picks. Let's take a look. Did he play it safe? Took the under in the Padres Nationals game. Took the Nerfy. No runs in the first inning. Locks. I like it. The under in the Marlins game, a Nerfy in the Marlins game, and under on a stolen base from Heliot Ramos of the San Francisco Giants. Wow, Joe DaPro, that's a way to win $1,000. That's a great way. That's something to be proud of, something to be very proud of. But let's move on. 15x, we saw Ryder Kelvin. I guess I don't know what the hell. $250 though. That's what's important, folks. 16-point parlay. Like I said, easy stuff, easy life. It's good to be good. 10x saw Swift 83 with 200. The 5x saw Ant 710. 150. 3x Shamar in second place doubled down. He won 140. Good for him. The free to play Dime Bets on Monday. He won the $10. Good for him. 30x on Monday. We saw Schmax. But, oh yeah, I already went over Monday yesterday. Come on. Get it together, kid. Get it together. All right. Well, they're the Wanna leaderboards for you guys. We've got a great show for you guys today. We got the NBA draft tonight. So we'll be talking about what we think's going to go on, what's going to go down. And then we'll talk a couple of the transactions, if you will, trades that have gone on in the NBA. Kristaps Porzingis is now in Atlanta. Kyrie Irving has been extended 3 years, $119 million, I believe. So there's a lot going on. Even though the NBA season just ended, it feels like it's just getting started for this offseason. And everyone knows how dramatic and fun the offseason is in the NBA and entertaining. Some could argue it's more entertaining than the actual regular season. I don't know. I've seen some crazy takes in this world, but hey, to each their own. Let's keep moving forward. Before we get started, I got a quick announcement. We will now be giving a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. And when you do so, you have an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And if that parlay wins, you will earn $10 more in entry tickets to go enter things like the main event. One of the 10x or 15x if you really want to throw all $10 on it. If you put your money where your mouth is and believe, it's good stuff. You can go win yourself a real chunk of change. Tone, how we feeling this morning?
Man, I'm excited. NBA draft tonight, like you said, Lance. I love the draft. So much talk about Cooper, not a lot of talk about anybody else. So I'm excited to see those hidden gems that get turned over, which happens every single year. I'm more and more excited about, we spoke about yesterday. Well, I spoke about Derek White, Casey Wallace, and I forgot who else, but people who have not your traditional story en route to success in the NBA, and there's going to be some players this year. I'm hoping my team, the Atlanta Hawks, make a trade with this high pick we have. We got a number 13. I think we might be able to use that for some leverage. I'm excited to see what the Spurs do with 2 top 20 picks, with already having Victor and what they've already been over there. So I'm excited to see that. Of course, Dallas. I don't think anything sporadic is going to happen tonight, guys. I think it's going to go exactly how predicted. So if you want to take one of those crazy bets on those apps that have, will Cooper Flagg go number 1 tonight, or will Cooper Flagg go to Dallas? Yes, people, he's going on the fucking Dallas. They are not about to do Anthony Davis twice. It is not going to happen, people. They are not about to drop this ball. But excited to see Cooper in the NBA, man. He's another one. I don't think we've had this close. I don't think we've had this much talent in repetitive drafts in a long time. Because we've had over the last, I think, 5-6 years, man. Every draft class has probably birthed a legit star for the league. Going back to the I think Ja falls into that. It's a lot of people that fall into that 6th year right now, like year after year. Shea, we've seen some phenomenal players come out, and this draft shouldn't be no short of that. So I'm excited, Lance. I'm excited about that. And then I sent to the group chat yesterday, Lance. The withdrawals had kicked in. Parlay withdrawals is what I'm talking about, people. Basketball season coming to an end. Having to scramble together parlays. I jumped off the limb yesterday, people, and I hopped in that tennis pool. What do I know about tennis? Not a shit luck thing about tennis. But did I hit a 3-man parlay yesterday on tennis. So I'm going to take a few more swings at tennis today and see what I got going. Yeah, I got some birdies. Oh, no, that's the wrong sport. What do you? Aces. Yeah, some yeah.
Yeah,
break.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you said birdies. I was like, uh-oh, we're lost. Oh, that's good stuff. Well, it is the Wanna Parlay Podcast. So our first segment, as always, let's hop into accountability hour. because we're always accountable for our actions here. I went 1-4. Not great, but 3 of my losses were home run hitters. Home run hitters are really hit or miss. I know, obviously, I should be giving you guys locks. You know, that's the job here. But I really swung for the fences. Thought I had something, had nothing. Getting away from the home runs. Vlad Jr. home run, nope. And it's so tough because the one I was stuck between was either Vlad or Springer, and Springer ended up having a grand slam. Heartbreak. But I took Vlad Jr. and it was a loss. Aaron Judge. They were playing the Guardians. I don't know what I was thinking. Guardians just don't give up homers, Aaron Judge. I don't know how accurate that actually is, but no. They're a really good pitching team, good fielding team, so it's tough. I should have realized that. Sparks money line. This was a great one that Tone and Lonnie went on the other side of. They took the Sky money line, and Sky came through. They won, but Kelsey Plum, the DMs are open, and you hit over 19.5 points. So it's good to be good. At least she came through. And Freddie Freeman, yeah, no, not even close. Freddie, the Canadian, he did not come through. So there it is, 1-4. Moving on. Tone, go ahead.
Accountability hour. Yeah, I did see Freddie. I seen Freddie get struck out yesterday. I was watching that game live. It was a crazy one, but yeah, Dodgers. But I went 4-3 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Out of 7 picks, I got 4 of them right. Starting with the D-backs W, Braves W, both of them cleared that. Cubs W, they didn't walk away with the W. I think they lost by 1, if I'm not mistaken, 7-8. If I'm not mistaken, Cubs. Yeah, 7-8 to the Cards. That's crazy. 13 hits with the losses. Crazy, Cubs. Where is KG when you need him? Maybe it's because they was on the road. But yeah, Cubs, they dropped the ball yesterday. I did have Chicago Sky, like Lance said. And I said that one yesterday with my chest out. You know, people can keep sleeping on my baby Reese. I'm trying to sleep with her. Stone, did you say that? Y'all could keep sleeping on Angel, though. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't know what y'all seeing, but I am seeing phenomenal ball out there. I mean, she is branding everything across the board. She said, me bounds, rebounds. Anything come off that glass, this is my bound. So I'm loving what she got going. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Angel Reese. She will go down as the most rebounds in WNBA history, most rebounds and points combined in WNBA history. You can mark that off her list. That will happen. All right. Yesterday, I also had Tigers for the W, and they cleared the house 11-4. They said, "What? Who? Yeah, we them. Tigers cleared it." And then I ended with 2 L's. I had the Dream. I had the Atlanta Dream. They got belt ass. I don't know what happened with Atlanta Dream. It was a low scoring game. It was like 50-something to 60-something. Diabolical. And then a botched Caitlin Clark yesterday. I should have paid more attention to the bet lines. I should have known when they dropped Caitlin down to like 18-5, 19-5, something fishy was going on. I mean, who drops Caitlin Clark down to 18-5, 19-5? I didn't watch the game, but I'm guessing she had I think she had a single-digit game last night, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm guessing she must have played little minutes. And when I looked at the last 5 games, I think she sat out one of the. I should have paid more attention, but Caitlin didn't clear people. I'm holding myself accountable. ToneTheGoat.
Well, there you have it. So my chat wasn't working up on my computer screen, folks, but I do see now in the chat on my phone, KG Little Joe's. What's up, gents? He's back. We missed you, KG. He said had some eye issues. I watched Lance's TikTok video of him on the beach, and it blinded me for a couple of days. All right. You know, those are damn good legs, KG. Those are damn good legs. Yeah, they might be a little white, a little pasty, and, you know, they might blind some, but wear some shades. Get yourself dialed. It's good to see you, KG. It's good to see you back. We're gonna need some. We're gonna need a couple picks from you. I'd love to get back on the winning side. And to your point, Tone, Caitlin Clark, in her last 2 games, I believe, is 1 for 23 from 3. and 22 turnovers. I don't know if it's 2 games or 3 games, but there's been a tough stretch for the GOAT herself, Caitlin Clark. Am I allowed to say the GOAT already? Oh, man. You look like your body didn't finish downloading. Wow. Okay. You got anything else? You just fucking really giving an in-depth description of my body, KG. Really paying attention. I'm glad you were looking. Oh, love though. That's so funny. All right, yeah, but Caitlin Clark's been on a tough little stretch, so we'll see. I mean, the great ones, they bounce back. It's regular season. But let's keep moving forward. Let's talk NBA draft, because I really, I know a little bit, but I don't know much. I know like some of these prospects. Obviously, Flagg, you got Harper, you got the Ace Bailey, the two Rutgers kids. You got the Edgecombe, I believe it's for Baylor. Trey Johnson, is this the Texas? Yep, Texas kid. Sorry, I'm looking at a little list trying to. Multiple Duke kids. The Newpol kid, the 3-point shooter. He's nice. Seeing a Derek Queen from Maryland. The undersized center. I don't know. Oh, yep. And there's the big dog center for Duke. That's 7'1" kid. What's it? Maluch? I don't know. That's a fucking horrible pronunciation. I'll pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, just looking around the board. What's going on with Ace Bailey though? Ace Bailey's the name I keep seeing brought up because he is like dodging workouts, I believe. He dodged at least the Sixers workouts, but I don't think he took a single NBA workout with any of these teams. So I don't know if it's a ploy or a plot to purposely tank his stock. I don't know if he just doesn't want to go to the Sixers because, they have Embiid, Paul George, and already a squad. I don't know. I really don't know. If anyone in the chat has any ideas, please let me know. But yeah. I think, do the Spurs trade their pick? What do you think, Tone?
I think that the Spurs, with Chris Paul already departing, as far as I know, I think they keep both. I would keep building. After seeing what OKC did, after seeing what the Warriors did back in the day, after seeing what the Celtics did, I would keep my picks. Man, I'm a little more. If I am a GM and I already got a legit stud on my team, I'm just going to build around that. And the best way to build around it, if your stud is as young as Victor, don't put nobody on Victor team that feel like they better. Don't put nobody on Victor team that feel like they're going to be better. Allow Victor to be Victor and then build around that. People, again, because I don't want y'all to feel like no bandwagon. I've been saying since Victor, before Victor came in, Victor's first year, and I've been saying it since we've been on the podcast. Victor is my LeBron when LeBron leaves people. That's how much faith I got in Victor. Victor is him times 10. If it's anybody that's going to break some records that's worth talking about being broke, taking the game to the next level, making people change some rules, switching the game, it's going to be Victor. People, he put on 30 pounds since being a rookie. Oh, my goodness. That is crazy. People, he's went over there with the monks and has been exercising. I don't know if you guys see Kareem. Before Kareem and after Kareem, when he went over there with Bruce Lee and started doing all of that, learning how to do toe touches and you talking about Victor Wembanyama knowing how to do a split? Fun fact, y'all. Michael Jordan took ballerina lessons. Fun fact for you guys. And that's why Michael Jordan knew how to float in the sky. Because that's what ballerinas do. Serious business. This training that Victor is getting is it's scary. But yeah, I would keep both picks. I would get some studs around them. Chris Paul is gone, which is good. So go ahead and get you a legit point guard out that draft. A legit point guard that can grow. Go get you a Cade find you a Cade Cunningham or find you yeah. Go in that, go deep in that draft. Let's get it, Spurs.
Yeah, no, back to, hold on, I gotta rehash the Jordan ballerina. I believe it. I don't know if it helped, him float through the air like but
oh yeah.
No, it definitely flexibility and things like that could come in huge for basketball to try to avoid injuries and things like that. KG Little Joe's, I think tonight's draft is going to be loaded with trades, which I agree. That sounds about right. But I think the Spurs take Harper at 2. I think they take Harper at 2 because looking at their roster, they got, De'Aaron Fox, Castle, Vassell, Harrison Barnes, and Wemby as the starting lineup. I don't see that moving anywhere. And their bench, they have Jeremy Sochan, Keldon Johnson, and then the Champagne, and then Jordan McLaughlin as their bench point guard. I think they go Castle and bring this kid off the bench for a couple years and develop him and see, or not Castle, they Harper. They bring the Harper kid, and yeah, they'll. I think they keep him personally. But that Harper kid, no, not Harper. God, I keep getting these kids mixed up. The Ace Bailey, that's the one. I'm like, does he actually fall past the 76ers? Because he looked pretty damn good at Rutgers, but he, avoids the interviews. I don't even think, avoided the workouts as well. Like it's interesting. It's interesting to see. But I want to go over a little bit. We'll come back to the draft, but a little bit of the trade news that went on. First, let's talk about Tone's team, the Atlanta Hawks, A-Town. What'd you think of the trade? First, I'm going to say the trade, then I'll really ask. Celtics traded Kristaps Porzingis, second round pick, to the Atlanta Hawks as part of a 3-team trade, including the Brooklyn Nets and, of course, the 2 other players that I just mentioned. Atlanta is sending Terrence Mann and the 22nd pick to Brooklyn, while Boston will receive Georges Niang and a second. And the Hawks receive, Kristaps and a second. So, what are your thoughts, Tone? Do you believe in Porzingis?
Which POV would you like me to speak from, Lance? Is this a die-hard Atlanta Hawks POV, or is this a basketball savant POV? Which one do you want?
I'm trying to think what I'm going to get from Lonnie if Lonnie joins the show. He'd give you probably die hard. So give me the savant. Give me the touch.
Right. From a savant standpoint, Atlanta Hawks is my team, ride or die, win, lose, or draw, first and foremost. But just from an honest eye, just from a real perspective, I feel like the Hawks haven't done enough to make Trey feel like he's the franchise player, and they haven't done enough to the public to make us feel like he's the franchise player. So with that, it just leaves all of the support that you're supposed to have just kind of lingering around. Like we're here, like, Kristaps, that trade right there, W Hawks, first and foremost. Out of the trade, we won that. We did not lose that trade as far as we go. Giving up Terrence Mann and that pick, that for the unicorn, cool. But again, he has a history of, injuries and this, that, and the third, or whatever, which version of him we're going to get. Also, I would like to know, like, us getting him, how do they feel? How do our office feel about this? How do our staff feel about it? Because Kristaps shouldn't be no motherfucking 2. What you going to call a spade a spade? Now, If their whole method is Kristaps being a piece to Trae Young and Jalen being the forefront, which should automatically be solidified, Jalen and Trae is something to damn build around. But again, they haven't just done enough to make us feel like these are our,
where you
every year.
You cut out for like a good 5 seconds, but okay. Keep going.
Trae has been there too long to continuously be in trade talks on the trading block, this, that, and the third. Like, that does nothing for the comfort of our team and fan base. We still are on eggshells every year. Like, are they going to trade Trae? Are they going to trade Trae? Soon as, Trae was in the trade. He's going to LA. He was in heavy Lakers talks. Trae was in heavy San Antonio Spurs talks. Like, what other star players have been on the trading block or in trade talks and you're the star of your team? Where does this go on, Indiana? We got a broken Tatum, and that's this. They just they spoke about they're open to Jaylen Brown and Derek White, people. But the Hawks, we need to put the staple in and move in a direction. It's just been too over the place all this time. Now, if we can get this thing together, Porzingis, Jalen, Ricochet, Young, Dyson, if they can put in their heads and let everybody know, look, this is the squad and this is what we building around. Time for y'all boys to go. Hey, I see the East ain't shit right now. That sound like something to stand behind in the East. But I just feel like the message needs to be clear with our organization. Where's our billboards around this city? Why y'all ain't giving away free pair of Trae Youngs around this bitch the way Shays is out there? Why y'all ain't making sure, like, why we ain't got no Trae Young bobbleheads at the game? Why we ain't getting no automatic shirts just for attending the game? We need some team spirit, people. There you go, Lance.
Hey, I like it. And you make valid points, especially about Trae Young not really getting the for sure, like the staple. What you're saying about, like, you're our guy, you're our franchise guy. I understand that. But this move really makes it feel like, okay, now we're going all in. Now we're kind of, because you have Capella still on the roster, no Okongwu, so it looks like Capella's going to be out. You bring in Porzingis. You got yourself a little bit of a squad. You got Trae Young, the Dyson Daniels, the Ricochet, Jalen Johnson. You got some bench action. You got LeVert, the LeVert Okongwu, and I guess you just traded a couple pieces, but you guys got about like 7-8 deep, which is pretty good for a roster.
We're still a major piece away, Lance. Like, Porzingis is a hell of a player, but he's a butterfly. He's a unicorn. He's soft as hell. You lurk around that perimeter. I mean, I'm pretty sure he can go get some rebounds, but he's not a glass clearer, if you ask me. And with him coming, like you said, Capella, it looks like Capella should be out, but I'm not sold on Porzingis just being the 5. Like, I would rather him be the 4 and us getting a real 5. I felt the same way when we had Capella. Like, Capella is awesome, but I feel like he's better at the 4. We need a real 5. Like, we need a real 5. Okongwu comes in. He's like DeMontis. He's an undersized big. They play Okongwu at power forward and sometimes center, but that's not his strong point. We got to spread this thing out. If we get that big man, which we could get out this draft. That probably needs to be our main focus, hopefully. But yeah, that's what, man, we still one piece away.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that. I just think, Jalen Johnson last year was averaging like 20, 10, and 5. So he can clean the glass. Porzingis not a great glass cleaner, but he's a decent good rim protector at 7'3". So you kind of combine the two. I think those work out well. KG Lil Joes makes a great point saying that you can't rely or you can't depend on Porzingis gets hurt too much, which I agree. But sometimes, it's either they're going to be injured or not. You got to, kind of make the jump and at least make a move to try to go in the winning direction. Who knows? Maybe this is the year he does play 70 games or something. I don't know. I like what they got going on. Oh, go ahead.
I would say my small issue with Porzingis is he has a ring beneath his belt now, and that doesn't help out resumes. Like we can't. Porzingis shouldn't come in here and be that guy. Like, hey, you're the ring. You got the most experience. You're that guy, and this, that. Man, he got that ring in his first year in Celtics, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just a put together team, but he shouldn't be able to go from organizations from here and just you getting a job because you got a ring on your resume. Now, like when you get a ring on your resume, you damn near got a solidified job for the rest of your career till you want to quit. Like, oh, he got a ring. Like, like Tristan Thompson. Oh, he's a ring winner. Or they do so many. Like, who the fuck is Tristan Thompson? Tristan Thompson ain't contributed to shit since LeBron left that bitch. Like, LeBron made Tristan. Just because he got a ring, he shouldn't. Tristan Thompson, $200 million. Like, what? Like, Porzingis, we need to make sure we keep him at the honest level of letting him know, like, you are the third, if not fourth option on this team. Because you got Trey, you got Jalen automatically, and then you got Dyson and Ricochet. Ricochet should be the third option offensively automatically. But we need to make sure everyone understands this. Porzingis could be like, I'm the one with the ring over here. Y'all chumps ain't even went to the Eastern Conference Finals in the like, hey, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely see what you're saying. I'm just, that's a pretty fucking good starting lineup. I mean, I know Trey's the defensive liability, but you can hide him with all the length on the floor. I mean, Dyson, fucking 3.5 steals a game. Jalen Johnson, he's a real 6'10" guy. Long fucking demigod in my eyes. Crazy build. And Ricochet as well, fucking a very versatile wing. And then you got Porzingis. I like it. I think the Hawks are sneaky. I think you guys are definitely in the right direction. Might just be right about there. You might just be right about there. And Levert, Okongwu, you got these draft picks. What picks do you have again?
I think we're I'm not in front of it. I was just looking at it. We're top 20 automatically. I didn't know if it was top 10. I was just looking at, let's see. Yep, 13 and 22.
13 and 22. Like, you could package that for a couple players. I mean, there's some bright spots there in Atlanta. I think you guys should be pretty stoked, but we'll come back to it later in the off season. We'll see how you feel about Atlanta, but let's move on. We did already cover Drew Holiday to the Blazers, but there is a report that he's pretty pissed off that he got traded there, which is pretty great because Tone went on a little bit of a spiel, a little bit of a rant talking about who the fuck wants to go play in Portland. And who the fuck wants to go play in Portland? Sure not Drew Holiday. I mean, it's good stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that, if he really stays there, what goes on the rest of the offseason. We'll stay updated on that as well. Kyrie Irving signs 3-year, $119 million deal extension with the Mavericks. This will keep him signed through... it includes a player option, but signed through the 2028 season. He will be, he's making good money. Real good money. Good for him. Happy for him. There was a lot of drama that went on with his life, especially during, the pandemic and COVID and when he was on the Nets and all those things. And, it turns out he actually might have been right during that thing. But hey, to each their own. Like I said, the sports podcast, not a political podcast. It's 2 fucking days in a row that something political has been brought up. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Kyrie, good move. I don't know. You got anything on that, Tone, or is that just an update?
That was a given. Kyrie has went through so much turmoil in the NBA. He ain't looking to hop around to too many franchises right now. He'd rather be sure that a franchise wants him and he'll be loyal to them. Kyrie's a good fella in my eyes. From all I've seen, I follow him off the court and stuff. He just want to be a part of a family. He just want to play ball and be happy without all the politics and everything else that plays a part of it. So he ain't going nowhere.
I agree. Love that statement. All right, let's keep moving forward. A report says the Celtics are listening to trades for Jaylen Brown and Derek White. So it sounds like everyone but Tatum, because obviously his Achilles, everyone but Tatum is on the table. Everyone, if you want to come get him, you can have him, it sounds like. So we'll see. Update 14 minutes ago, Fred VanVleet to sign new 2-year, $50 million deal with the Rockets. That's honestly pretty damn good for the Rockets. That's getting, a veteran point guard that can hoop. VanVleet. I know we've had a little bit of disagreements in the past, me and Tone, on if VanVleet's a hooper or, what we like there. But hey, getting him for $25 million a year, that's not bad in today's NBA. That's a pretty good budget contract, if you will, budget beast, whatever you want to call it. What are your thoughts?
Nah, yeah, I agree. I'm on the same page with you. Yeah,
that's a good discount for a guy like that, I think. Keep going.
Where do you? He played. He was a very big factor of the Houston Rockets. Similar to like how Kyrie, VanVleet has had his share of teams that he's been on, but has performed well on every team that he's been on. And I think he's at the point now where it's just like, man, put me somewhere secure. Shit, KD then came over here. Let's go after this ring. And even if we don't, I'm getting this bag, and I know I ain't being traded, and I'm somewhere that I want it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yep. KG Lojo says, does Golden State move Kuminga tonight? Interesting.
Ooh, I'm as an Atlanta Hawk and as a Los Angeles Laker, I am interested.
Oh, you would be interested in Kuminga.
I would take Kuminga over Hachimura. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Wow. I mean, I agree. I think I agree. Hachimura is solid, but man, he's just not good enough on the defensive side of the ball. For what we pay him, where we have him on our roster, you can't be our starting forward and be a fucking liability on defense. I mean, he plays hands up, but it's just nobody fears him. Everyone looks across the court and looks at this friendly guy. Hey, Hachi, here, yeah. Let me give you a little shimmy and over those. That's too easy. See you next time, Hachi. It's too easy.
Lance, how people come over to LA, man, and we just can never get that version of most players that when they're in those smaller markets. If we just could have got the Wizards Hachimura, that full version every night in, night out, it would be totally different. But they come over here in these bright lights in front of these celebrities and the expectations, and
that's the thing is he on the Wizards, he's a consistent scorer and was decent, but nobody gives a shit about Wizards defense because you show up to Washington, that's half the defense. You're like, fuck this, I don't even want to be here, and nobody. You're looking around, there's no one in the crowd. You're like, Jesus, this is real home court advantage. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I'm playing in an empty arena, but yeah, he came. It was he's actually done decent shooting and percentage wise, things like that people struggle with when they come to LA. But the defense, it's just not enough. He's got to be like a bench guy. But let's keep moving forward. And actually, the Wizards are who we're bringing up next. The New Orleans Pelicans are trading sharpshooter CJ McCollum to the Washington Wizards as part of a 4-player trade. New Orleans is reportedly sending McCollum, Kelly Olynyk. You got to feel for Kelly Olynyk, man. This guy's just been tossed around like a bag of chips. It's diabolical. This guy,
my ball.
He's going to visit all 50 states from just being traded. And a future second-round pick. Yeah, so McCollum, Olynyk's future second-round pick in exchange for Jordan Poole and Sadiq Bey. Oh, and the 40th pick in Wednesday's draft. But Sadiq Bey, that is a name I have not heard in a while. Guy looked like a great prospect and looked like, pretty damn like a solid piece on the Pistons. Then just literally dropped off the face of the planet. I had no idea. I don't know if it's back-to-back years of injuries, what was going on, but very interesting. Very interesting. He'll get a fresh start in New Orleans. Even though we've all heard kind of how New Orleans has been not great, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But what do you think of that trade? Basically, CJ McCollum for Jordan Poole with Sadiq Bey and Olynyk and a couple of other details. But what do you think, Tone?
Yeah, shout out. Well, not shout out, but man, best wishes for Kelly Olynyk, man. Yeah, it's tough. I think the first thing that comes to my mind with Olynyk is like, how many jerseys has he had? Like, how many different jerseys? He has to be. Olynyk has to be up there with like Shaq at this point. I think a lot of people forget how many different jerseys Shaq wore. He went on a little tour at the end of his career. But
do you think you could name all of Shaq's teams?
Let's try it. I probably could. All right. Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat. Let's start there. From there, it gets tricky. Not in order. Boston Celtics, Cleveland Cavaliers, Phoenix Suns, and I may be missing one.
I think that's it. I think it's just
that might be it. Am I missing one though? Did he have a short tenure with somebody else? No. That might be it.
That might be it. And there he is, Lonnie Lyle, aka Eater Taco, freshly out of the Hawks meeting. Talk to us. How do they love KP? Do they love what they did? Are they one move away? What are we talking about?
Look, just in, if y'all don't know, I'll be right back. Give me a second. So the Hawks are looking to get Giannis. Not gonna bullshit you. The Hawks are looking to get Giannis.
How are they going to do that?
Damn it, Atlanta, hold the press. You told us yesterday Westbrook was already traded. Where you hear this one at? Because I like this one.
Now look, I heard the shit from Westbrook from Alexa, whatever. But okay, for people who don't know, the Hawks had Giannis first in an Atlanta bunker for 6 months. Okay, so we already got a relationship with bro, so he really trusts us anyway. So just know that tonight we'll be getting Giannis. I can't tell you the pieces that we're gonna send off, but Clint Capella will be one of those pieces.
If the Atlanta Hawks get Giannis Antetokounmpo, we are winning the finals.
They're actually sending Porzingis and Clint Capella to Milwaukee.
Send them bitches. Send some more. Send all them bitches. Send them hoes. Keep Trey and Jalen and send all them bitches, and keep Dyson. Send all them bitches.
They're sending everybody, even the fucking coach going to the fucking Bucks. They're sending everybody over there. They're sending the Hawks, coach and everything. Yeah. But how y'all doing though, man? How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing great. It's great to see you join us. KG Lil Joe says he heard the voices in the bunker. So there's a little bit of allegation of delusion going on, but hey. KG's active today, Lonnie.
I see. He's clearly drunk as hell. But yeah, man, KG is KG, right?
Oh man, KG's drunk as hell. So we were just talking about. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say that, but Sadiq Bey was okay when he was on the Hawks too, though.
Sadiq, oh yeah, so he went Pistons to Hawks. Yeah, dude, he was a solid piece. That's why I was like, see his name again. Hopefully he can make a comeback into the league and kind of. Go ahead, Tone.
Sadiq Bey is the equivalent of Rui Hachimura. I'm sorry.
Hey,
give or take.
Rui's a starter on an NBA team.
I see it though. I see it.
I think I'd take Sadiq Bey as a better defender. And less of a bag on offense. I feel like that's not a crazy take. I feel like,
Yeah, I like that one. I agree.
But yeah, what do you think? Jordan Poole teaming up so far. I mean, is Zion still there? So Jordan Poole, Zion, who else are the Pelicans?
Jordan Poole is about to have reverse voodoo. He's going to be the first one to have reverse voodoo in New Orleans. He is about to be Steph Curry-ish.
Yeah.
He is about to unlock a bag. First off, the Wizards, that was coming from after getting Donkey Kong punched and Golden State and then being shipped to political ass. That's a mental transition you gotta go.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you in Washington during Trump's administration. Oh shit, ain't no telling what they going through over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? They Poole probably, he like, hey man, get me out of here before they try to draft me again. Like, I've been drafted by the NBA and the country trying to draft me. Get me out this bitch. But Poole, Zion, I'm telling y'all, because listen to me, Zion Ingram, Zion and McCollum, listen to me. Those are two players, both of them, who felt like they were better than Zion. Two players who felt like they should get the same money as Zion. Those are two players who both feel like they can run a team. Those are two players who are ball. This shit feel like Zion team. Give him one sidekick that don't mind being the sidekick and watch how that shit can thrive. Because at the end of the day, Zion can go out there and give you 30, 10, and 5, and I don't give a damn what nobody say.
No, you can. And they still get Brandon Ingram too, right?
No, Brandon Ingram's on the Toronto Raptors.
Get this ass up out of there. It was time.
Let me read the Pelicans roster so we can kind of remember. They got DeJounte Murray, who's going to be coming off a popped Achilles. Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy the third, who's actually nice as fuck. Don't sleep on him. He's fucking nice.
Trey Murphy.
Zion Williamson, the Yves Missy. Remember that center, the young kid, that versatile lob threat, solid piece. Yep. And where didn't they had Murphy the third and one other wing, don't they?
Yeah, they had one other wing. Herb
Jones. Herb Jones is nice. Oh, they have Bruce Brown Jr. You got Jose Alvarado. All right, they got a little bit of pieces. Not too bad.
And I'm telling you, Zion is one of the only players, like, from what he's went through, the amount of games he played. Zion one of the players that I still got amazing faith in, man. Like Zion like Luka to me. I don't give a damn about all that weight. I don't give a damn about all the raw talent that they possess. And Zion has not yet had the chance to feel like the franchise player, bro. Like Zion when on court, Zion didn't put up numbers. How the fuck is Zion numbers up here with anybody who has played 5 years and the nigga ain't played number really 2.5 years for real? Like amount of games. His numbers still up there with anybody that had, like, you look at Zion numbers, it's crazy. He ain't been on the floor half the time these people been on the floor. Zion is a walking double-double. You know what I'm saying? He's filling so many spots on the stat sheet. Like it's fucking ridiculous. His plus minus be out the world. You know what I'm saying? The nigga will swat your shit out the gym. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to move him over. How do you not build around this? Y'all putting Slender Man around Zion. Slender Man. I'm talking about Brandon Ingram. Like that, man, look, don't be putting no Carmelo Anthony's around him. Don't be putting no Kobe Bryant's around. Don't be putting no nigga around him talking about, give me a ball. But don't be clapping when I got the fucking ball, bro. I'm Zion Williamson. Get the fuck back. That's Brandon Ingram, bro. Sit down, bro. Take that shit elsewhere, bro. Let Zion really, just talking about Trae Young before Lonnie got on. Make it undeniable that nigga, you the franchise player. You the franchise player, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't undeniably let be known that, but I think now with Jonte and Poole, they know shit. We with Zion. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Zion with us. You know, so I think and that's gonna unlock everybody right there.
Man, look, I just want Zion to stay healthy. I want him to play a full fucking season so people can really see what he can do. Because I'm with you, Tone. I've been watching brothers in high school too, man. And the amount of athleticism and just everything that he's on the court is insane. It's fucking insane, bro. Like, bro, is like when he came in, I'm like, yeah, that's the next LeBron right there. Like that's the next torch that's going to be passed on. Like, I like Ant-Man, but I feel like Zion could just dominate in every aspect. You feel me? Like, he just stay healthy, man. He just stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think this year he will stay healthy though. Oh, no, you good.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest problem. It's health. and staying in shape and all those things. There's been all the stories in the world over it. And you really hope, it seems like in the past year, about like year and a half, he's started to take it a lot more seriously and try to, make that step. But, another problem with the whole just Pelicans organization as a whole is, even when Zion would get healthy, someone else is hurt. And, everyone around in New Orleans is just hurt. There's literally been like almost studies done trying to be like, why the fuck is everyone hurt in New Orleans? Like, what is wrong with the training staff here? Who do we have here? Like, what is going on? It's literally been a curse for years. I mean, even when Anthony Davis was there, he got hurt. Boogie would get hurt. Drew Holiday had injury problems. Like, this has been a fucking trend for almost a decade, maybe even more now. So it's really...
Lance, was it in a time when they only had like 8 players on the roster or something? That was or 6 players this year that was healthy at one time?
It was a fucking small number, that's for sure. Because a lot of people like just dropping like flies. It was insane. Yeah, I think I know exactly what you're talking about early in the season around when DeJounte popped his Achilles. Because Brandon Ingram has a turned ankle. Trey Murphy's hurt for some reason. Another one's hurt. I mean, everyone just gets hurt, and it's fucking unfortunate. And I now hopefully. We get DeJounte Murray back off the Achilles. Obviously the Achilles injury, who knows if anyone's ever the same. That's tough, especially when you rely on athleticism. But you'll have Jordan Poole. He'll be jacking shots. He's always getting them up. He's always shooting. Murphy's solid. Herb Jones is solid. And hopefully Zion can get in there and do some damage, and we can get a squad going. What's up?
Hey, did y'all see that post that I had sent out in the chat about Dennis Smith Jr. had 2 Achilles?
No, he had 2 ACLs in his knee. He found out a couple of days after he tore his ACL, he had 2 ACLs in his knee, and I think he came back within a couple weeks.
I think it was a couple months.
A couple months, but still a couple months for an ACL.
That's insane. Like, and they say that only 20% of either people in the NBA or humans have 2 of them. Now, Tone, I didn't read it. Now, Tone, I didn't read it.
Is he not a vertebrae? Like
So they took the bad one out and just left in the second one. And he said that the second one was better than the first one. Like, he was jumping higher. I said, what the fuck?
Saying, how the hell God bless him with a double ACL? What the hell what the hell?
Everybody was saying, why didn't God bless fucking D Rose with 2 of them? Fuck.
Damn.
God stingy as hell for that. How you get him 2 ACLs but not Derrick Rose? That's some stingy ass shit right there, bro. God, you tripped for that one. You tripped out.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah.
Bro, when I heard that, I said, what the fuck? He had 2?
No, it really is insane. That when I heard that for the first time, I was blown the fuck away. I don't even know, like, I don't even know what to think about it. You have 2? How the fuck do you have 2? It doesn't even make sense. It's like saying I got fucking 2 elbows and 1 arm. Like, what are we talking about here? It's just fucking, that's crazy. But all right, let's keep moving forward. We went over that the Pelicans and stuff. I believe that's the last transaction that really went on. Halliburton came out and said he doesn't regret playing in Game 7. He'd do it again, which, big baller move. Yeah. I like it. Fucking, yeah. That's a man's move.
That was one hell of a parade too. OKC had.
Honestly, I was looking at it. It looked empty as hell. I saw a post. They were sending it out. It looked empty as hell.
That might have been from some haters.
It might have been haters. Now, I'm not trying to hate. They're the NBA champions.
Yeah, you know how people do now. They catch the best angle to make it look not lit. But I seen one. Man, it was so lit. Man, crazy work.
Wow. A report came in. The Jazz are aggressively pursuing a trade for Jaylen Brown. Danny Ainge, former Celtics GM, wants Jaylen Brown back on his roster. That would be insane.
On the fucking Jazz?
Imagine Boston Celtics and you got to go all the way to fucking Utah.
I was gonna say I'll tell you some funny shit about Utah. So I had these people who was doing some fashion for me out in Utah, and the ladies ended up flying to Atlanta for a convention. And when they flew to Atlanta, they wanted to meet me. And it's the first time that I found out about Utah and just Utah. And I didn't know 90% of Utah is Mormons, and I didn't know majority of the Mormons are pretty much raised and trained to not like black people. But she was coming down and she was just like, oh my God, I never knew black people was like this. Like, oh, why did they tell us? She was just basically like, I want to fuck you. Like, she was saying so much. She's like, this is turning me on. This, that, and the third. But Jaylen Brown, don't do it, brother. Don't do it. Are y'all familiar with what Karl Malone is going through? Do y'all know Karl Malone slept with not even a teenager, I want to say like a 12-year-old, y'all?
He impregnated a 13-year-old.
And he's protected because he's in Utah. It's like his own little hub. Like, why is he not in fucking prison? It's because he's in Utah. Don't go there, Jaylen. Trust me. Last but not least, no, that was Colorado. I was gonna say, do you know where Kobe got caught up at?
Yeah, that was Denver.
Colorado. Yeah. But don't go there, Jaylen. Don't go.
This shit went left fast as fuck.
Hey, we're all over the place, but we're here.
Am I lying?
No, you're definitely not lying. Definitely not lying. That is
definitely not lying. But also, Jaylen doesn't have a choice. He's going to make $300 million wherever he's going to make $300 million. That's the unfortunate part. We did get some healthy reactions. We got some laughs in the chat, so at least we know the viewers did enjoy.
Yeah. No, if you look at the way the team is structured, I think that's even with Portland. I think this is things that players weigh in. Like, you know how players weigh in state tax and all of that. They have to weigh in things like that because you literally have to move your whole family to these towns, you know?
I mean, Utah, obviously from your experience, doesn't sound like the greatest place to live if you're an African American. But, I've heard Utah, is good living from what I've heard. Obviously, if you're trying to have like a club life and things like that, no. But beautiful state, bunch of fun activities. And Jaylen Brown's a really down to earth guy. He doesn't have an agent or any of that. He, sounds like he doesn't go out. He's like a huge Harry Potter fan, I believe was a fact about Jaylen. So I don't think he's looking for a club life. Maybe he's looking for that wholesome little Utah, middle of nowhere. Everyone just fucks off and let me do my own thing on my own little farm and things like that. So who knows?
That is a good point, Lance. I agree. Jaylen does give those vibes. So I think, was he the one that said he was still staying in like an apartment or something? He's not.
He was. I believe he was one of those.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like super cheap living, good stuff. Nothing.
That's a good point. He might be perfect for that for you. You got a point.
Yeah. So we'll see though. We'll see. It's definitely up to the Boston Celtics organization and the Utah Jazz organization. So that's the tough part about the NBA. Your future. You kind of just gotta sit there and watch.
Wait a fucking second, Lance. It better not just be up to them. I'm the highest paid player in this fucking league. I better give me some kind of damn leeway. Give me a warning or something, damn it.
Hey, Boston Celtics mean business. It doesn't matter what hey, remember, KG, Pierce, get the fuck up on out of here. I don't give a damn what you did here. Go to the Nets because they've given us way too good a capital. No, it's serious. Like, it's Celtics mean. That's why you could argue, I like them as an organization.
Yep.
They mean strictly business, folks. There's no, Kobe got to play out his career. They kind of let him dwindle. Hey, Paul, get the fuck up on out of here. Hey, we'll be seeing you.
Would you say Celtics and the Knicks are the main two teams that'll get your ass up out of there? Like, hey.
And Knicks, we'll see with the Knicks. We'll see. They might even be nice because, the end of Carmelo, that made sense why he got up on out of there. But, man. Paul Pierce, KG, they give you a ring. They give you blood, sweat, and tears for years, and just
take your ass
the fuck up on out of here. Oh, but hey, it's good stuff. I believe that is the last of these transactions. We'll come back. Last thoughts for the NBA draft before we get into picks.
Not gonna say, did y'all go over the pick from last night already?
Yeah, we went over the picks from last night. How'd you do? You wanna cover a couple of them?
My locks, I think I went 2 for 3. I know my Caitlin didn't botch like a motherfucker. She had 6 fucking points.
But you had Sky.
The Sky did win, and Acuna did get his hit.
Oh, that's solid stuff.
So 2 out of 3. You know what I mean?
2 out of 3 is not bad at all. We'll take it. That's a high percentage, 66%. Solid stuff. Sir. Yeah. So I think it's Flagg at 1, Harper at 2. And I don't know who the fuck goes to 3 for the 76ers. What do you guys have any? You guys have any opinions on what's going to go on in this draft? Or you guys kind of lost like I am? We'll just see.
I heard. I don't know. I think I said this on a previous episode that they were saying that Georgia have a nice center that the Hawks could look at. I think he like 6'10" or something like that. You know what I mean? He could be a decent big, but who knows? But I'm really lost other than that.
Yeah.
But I know that Giannis coming to the Hawks though, so just
there you go. The one that puzzles me the most is the Ace Bailey. Him just ducking all the meetings and workouts. Like he's just like not showing up to any team.
I didn't even know about that. Okay.
Yeah, that's the second star at Rutgers. Harper's the guard. Right. Bailey's that's like 6'7" wing scorer. And he looked nice in college, so that's why I'm like, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see.
I don't know, like he could be on some Shador type shit. Like y'all know how I play. I'm not working out. Y'all need, you know what I mean?
But Shador fell to the 5th.
Exactly.
So it's like, is he purposely trying to do that, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do he want to do that, or did he already talk to a team and he already know where he going? You know what I mean? And he not even giving a fuck.
That's actually a good point too.
You know,
that's a good point. Yeah. So I don't know. And Tone, anything on the draft, or you're just in the same boat as us?
As far as what am I predicting anything?
Yeah, I'm like, what Cooper Flagg at 1. What's going on with the rest?
Cooper Flagg at 1. I'm thinking that the Spurs are going to grab that guy from the Rutgers, I believe. Ron Harper's son,
Dylan Harper.
I think the Spurs. Yeah, I think the Spurs are going to be eyeing him to pair up with Wemby.
I like that though.
And like I said earlier, I'm expecting the Hawks to get a big man. I'm not sure who's on the board, but whoever is the like not a Zach Edey big man. We need a run the floor, lean, tall, clear the glass, block those. You know what I'm saying? We need one of those centers where even if he has to grow, get into his full potential 2-3 years from now, we need one of those.
Solid. All right.
Other than that, Lakers ain't got no pick. Not that I know of. Not the first round, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think we gave all those away years ago.
Yeah,
Brooklyn,
Davis.
I think KG was spot on. It's gonna be a bunch of trading, man. A lot of these pieces that are being traded right now, it's gonna be a lot of trade going on.
You got Brooklyn, who has 4 picks in the first round, so expect them to do some trading, moving and grooving, which they can afford to do. They might even get what's name out of there this year. Unfortunately, his time is about to expire in the league. Can you guess who I'm talking about?
His time is about to expire in the league.
Yeah,
Chris Paul.
Shit. Who that?
On the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, yeah, on the Brooklyn Nets.
He's on the Nets.
Yeah, the other Russell is about to be time.
Oh, D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell.
I could see Brooklyn moving off of him seriously. I mean, I don't even see why a team at this point, if they're not picking him up to be like the 7th or 8th option, his time might be up, man. He does it. It's hard to fit him into the mix of any team at this point, because he's not a spot up shooter. When he gets the ball, he has to make some moves and do this and do that. And it's like you don't have room on teams to do that at this point in your career. You need to learn to catch that bitch and shoot it with no move. Like, catch that bitch and shoot it. D'Angelo get the ball, he gonna.
Yeah, and I think that D'Angelo's stock really went down. It's a video circulating. A guy over there in China, goddamn, fucked him up. Goddamn,
I saw that. A fan cooked his shit. Yeah.
He fucked up.
What, he exposed him?
Yes, hooping against his ass, fucked him up on the goddamn 1v1.
Oh,
hey,
no.
nigga,
Oh
Yeah,
no, yeah,
1v1.
KG Little
Yeah,
Jones
roughly.
thinks Edgecombe goes at 3 for the Sixers. So that would make Maxey, Edgecombe, and Jared McCain. Wow. He's coming back. Remember, he went out with the meniscus and kind of sat out the rest of the year. So that'll be solid.
Is Embiid coming back?
Yeah, I mean, that's
This year?
yeah. He should be back for the start of next season.
I really like Maxey though, man. Like Maxey's the top point guard in the league. Maxey is him.
Maxey's nice. Maxey's super
Maxey's
nice. And KG thinks the Bulls take Derek Queen, the undersized center out of Maryland. Solid stuff. We'll see. All right, should we get into tonight's picks?
I got what I got. I think I got 2 or 3 locks. Whoa.
All right, I'll get started. I got 8 picks. I got Diamondbacks money line against the White Sox. Almost every day I just take whoever's playing the White Sox. I got over in the Angels Red Sox game. There's been a couple low scoring affairs, and I have a feeling Boston's gonna win, and I didn't have the heart to take a team over my Angels, so I just took the over. I got Guardians money line against the Blue Jays. I got Tigers money line against the A's. Yankees money line against the Reds. Dodgers money line against the Rockies. Ohtani to get a hit and Mookie Betts to get a hit. Not my craziest bet slip. Well, a lot of favorites, but that's what I got. That's what I'm feeling today. So Tone, Lonnie, you guys got it.
Fucking with that. I don't have anything I'm betting right now, but just some locks that I saw. My boy Josh Naylor for 1 hit. Whenever I take him for strikeouts, he always get a fucking hit. So I take him for the hit. James Wood for 1 hit and Acuna for a hit. And Braves money line to win.
Solid.
And I don't know if we had touched on this, but our pitcher is out like a motherfucker from his ribs. Sale for the Braves.
He's out?
Yeah, he's out with the rib. He had went to dive for a ball and he was open. I'm talking about whole body landed on the field and threw it. His ribs got fucked up.
Fuck.
Yeah, so he'll be out for like a little minute though, but I still think that the Braves can beat the Mets though. Oh, and then that other time when y'all thought that I was fading the Braves when I said New York to win, I was talking about the Yankees. They were like 2 weeks ago. Y'all were like, the fuck you going? And I've been meaning to tell y'all that I was not talking about the fucking Mets. I was talking about the Yankees for the win. The New York Yankees, not the Mets against the fucking
That's
Braves.
so fucking funny. I know exactly what you're talking
You know
about.
what
I
I'm
know,
talking about.
I know exactly what and when you're talking about.
I was talking about the Yankees.
That's so funny. That's awesome. All right, Tone.
All right, I was trying to cook together these last ones to give y'all some money tonight. Tonight is the night that you need to tell Tone picks not lightly but heavy. Not
Okay,
lightly.
then.
Don't tell me lightly tonight. Tell me heavy. Heavy on the mayo tonight. You hear me?
Oh.
Heavy on the mayo, people.
Oh shit! The fuck does that mean?
And we're gonna start with we're gonna start over here in the WNBA brackets. We'll start with WNBA. That's what I'm gonna start it with. Take the W on these. Take the W on these 3. They all 3 will clear. Liberty, Aces, Fever. Take the W on all 3. Liberty, Aces, Fever, New York Liberty, Las Vegas Aces, Indiana Fever. Take the W for all 3. And also take the Caitlin 3.5 threes tonight. I don't give a damn what has been going on in the last games. One of these damn games, she's going to turn it around. And I'm not going to miss that motherfucking boat. So I put risky by, but damn it, Caitlin 3.5 threes. You know what I'm saying? I love it. And it's very healthy tonight because she's been on a fucking flop streak. So, you know, you can go ahead and get you, I want to say it's almost worth 4 points on the one app. Caitlin Clark over 3.5 threes. If she clears, that's some good eating right there. over in the Big Three, people. For the first time, if you don't know, the Big Three is available on the Wanna Parlay app. If you're a fan of the Big Three and what Ice Cube got going over there, good old ISO Joe, Lance Stevenson, and Beasley, and everybody else that's over there, the Big Three is on the board. And I'm going to tell you who to take. First and foremost, 2 W's. 2 W's you want to take is Miami 305 and the Detroit Amps. First and foremost, Detroit Amps, ISO Joe, they do not play around. Them boys is the truth. They just whooped 305 the other day. That boy ISO Joe say, I told you. Shit, I hear everything Lance and Beasley talking about, but shit, you know, they want to go with plan C, cool, you know, but they don't want to forward with plan B. Yeah, so ISO, Detroit Amps, they're going to walk away with the W. Miami 305, they're going to walk away with the W. And here's another one for you. Detroit Amps, -1.5. They're going to clear that. I mean, you know, I know it's the Big Three. You know, I know the point difference and everything, but you think they're not going to win by 2? I want to say this is the returning champions, and he's like, ISO Joe has the most MVPs in Big Three history, if I'm not mistaken, people, and the most rings. So don't play with ISO. Last but not least, I gotta give you a baseball. We running back the Diamondbacks tonight. Run back the backs. D-backs for the W tonight. D-backs for the W night. We're gonna show Lance a little love tonight. Them little Halo babies. We're gonna get an Angels a W tonight. They're gonna walk away with the W. They're at home. And then last but not least, what we are gonna roll with. Last but not least, what we're gonna roll with is another healthy one, people. Atlanta for the W. They are the underdogs today. Atlanta for the W, and since we're taking Atlanta for the W, you got to take the plus 1.5. I've heard it here first. ToneTheGoat, people.
I like it. I like it a lot. KG Joe said, jump on the over bases 1.5 for Arizona's Marte. After that fan talked shit about his dead mom, he's going to have a reason to go off on the White Sox. So, fucking Christ. Yeah, I am hopping on the over and bases because that is fucked up. That is diabolical. Flip the Diamondbacks to run line. Fuck, hey, they're going to beat the dog piss out of this goddamn White Sox. That's insane.
I like the bases. I might take him for the one hit also, though.
Fuck it. I might even take Homer. Why not? Guy's just going to go. Damn. That's crazy stuff. All right, well. Damn. Well, this was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Appreciate Lonnie Lyle, aka Eater Taco, for coming on, talking some NBA trades and transactions that have been going on. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports, folks. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate all the love and support that you guys have given us. This was our 200th episode of the Wanna Parlay Podcast. So if you've been here for every episode, you're a legend. If you've only been here for this episode, you're a legend. We appreciate it all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tone, Lonnie, any final messages?
You already know the slogan, people. If you want to parlay, it's only one place you need to do it at, and that is Wanna Parlay. Download the app. It's available in the Apple Store. It's available in the Google Play Store. Anywhere you need it. If you're a Martian, you probably can get it. I'm telling you, we've cracked into their database and stuff and figure out how to make it available to you guys too. So come on down from them UFOs, you know, and join the app, man. It's the only place you can bet $2 and literally win $2,000. I've seen somebody turn $4 into what was Lance? $6 into
8. Was it?
8.
Nah.
Wait.
What was it? No, was it $6,000?
It was $8 into $6,000 because you doubled down
$8
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, people. So download the app and don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Hey, bars. All right. See you tomorrow. See ya.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up and It's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all.